How does a young man, so bored in church, put off by the ancient Bible, get into ministry? And it becomes the most rewarding thing he can imagine. I'd like to share how much God can give us a life, whoever we are, guidance. In the Bible, you see God leading Israel, the former slaves, through a wilderness, into the promised land. But does God explicitly guide us to some promised land today? Should I stay another year in Japan? I'd been teaching at a Christian English school, but I want to get back to America and start my real life, my real career. Okay, God, you can tell me clearly in some way, Japan or the U.S. Started praying each day. The nudges did go in one direction. Be a servant man right here. A little later, the English school's director is back from sabbatical, calls me into his office. He'd like me to make films for his evangelistic meetings. Never thought it would start in Japan, but after God's guidance, stay here, I would have an opportunity to create all kinds of films, dramas, documentaries, pantomimes. The beginning of my career. Felt like I was in a well-plotted novel. Here's something else about Bible miracles. You see, God takes broken, inferior things and fluffs them into something great. Moses, desert rock, turns into a fountain of water. Today, can God make something crushed really work? This was one of the first films I wrote and directed. Happened in Japan. The film, Seedling, was my attempt to show that God is active and knowable. Seiji redoes a line, down on a low table, lit up, roll, but the camera sputters and skips. I groan. Check all the wires, all the batteries, switch and lock. Take 4. Roll a minute, steady, no go. Kaz makes a suggestion. Let's pray about it. So the 4 of us kneel together. I stare at the camera. Nothing else I can do. Action. The camera makes such a melodious purr in my ear. The chronic sputtering is gone. Now they say, we've never experienced him brush by so close. He seemed to be projected up there, waving at us on the 5th take. I find it remarkable that the God of heaven used the Word to give someone like me a wonderful life.